Hello, hello, hi, folks. Welcome. Happy Friday. In hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. I am adjusting. Welcome. Good to see you. Happy Friday. Listen, I just got off the stage. In case you didn't know, check out my last reel. You see what I'm saying right now? You know what I mean? I just got off the stage right now. I'm just singing right now. I got off the stage and now boom, this live, and then I'm gonna prospect a little bit more, and then boom, go to the gym. I'm busy, getting off the stage, doing the live. Team Money, what's up? If you haven't checked out my last reel, I'm already getting texts about it, which is freaking awesome. But so I'm glad. I'm glad those of you who checked it out are enjoying it. I told you if I come out of my shelf. I told you if I come out of my shelf. I told you if I come out of my shelf, I ain't going back in there. You know what I mean? P Money. What's going on? PK Steak. Yes, sir. Like I said, I told you, if I get out of my shelf, I won't go back in. I got so many things that I have planned. I actually have even recorded 2 other videos. Thank you. 2 other, Shell, that's what I meant. What did I say? Adam was crack-a-lacking. I thought I said Shell. What did I say? PK Money always correcting me. That's awesome. Yeah, so if you've checked out my last reel, I told you listen, I have also recorded 2 other ones. I couldn't decide which one to post, but I think I'm gonna leave the singing for maybe 2-3 times a week. Sharon, how are you? Welcome. Good to see you. Yes. Oh, very nice. Okay, art walk. Oh, those are fun, man. Colorado, art walk. Where at? I think that's got to be a lot of fun. We have it down here too, in Laguna Beach, and that happens. I believe that happens. There's an annual one, and then I think there's another one during the year, but the annual one is huge. So yeah, so check out my last reels. If you're not on TikTok with me, if you are on TikTok and you're not following me, maybe you want to. I'm really trying to grow my my audience there. That's funny. But I'm having fun with this. So anyway, let's get started with today's message. Today I have an interesting one. I'm going to tell you a tale of the tale, a story about a dog, a thirsty, hungry dog that could not make up his mind. And so the story goes as such. There's a dog that is both hungry and thirsty at the same time. The story goes, though, he can't decide if he wants to eat first or drink first. So this goes on for a while. In fact, it goes for so long that the dog neither eats nor drinks. So what happens? Dog dies from, well, we don't know, from thirst or hunger. Moral of the story is, are you going to tell the tale of my steak from last night? Maybe. I'll finish with that. How's that? I'll keep you to the end. How's that? I'll keep you hanging. The point of the story, the moral of the story is, so many times, so many of us are both hungry and thirsty at the same time, but we can't decide on which one. And we end up losing both. We end up losing because we didn't make a decision. Either way. The point is either way. You see, and this could translate in so many different ways in your life. You could have all these projects, all these things that you've kind of started or kind of thinking about getting started, and you can't decide which one to go with, right? You can't decide if you want to do this project. You can't decide if you want to start this business. You can't decide if you want to take this product. You can't decide if you want to go here. You can't decide if you want to travel there. You can't decide if you should wear that shirt. You can't decide if you should go to the store. You can't decide if you should get food for takeout. You can't decide if you should eat at home. So many times we're both hungry and thirsty. We have so many things, so many projects in our head, so many things in our head that we want to get started with, but we never get started with any of them. The point here is you're not getting started with any of them. It doesn't matter which one. Either drink first or eat first. Either way, one is going to lead to the other. So if you eat first, you're eventually going to drink. And if you drink first, you're eventually going to have to eat. And that's the point, right? So please, don't live a life of that dog where you have all these things on your plate and all you're doing is staring at them and not really making a decision. Right? So I'll give you an example. This is as clear as example as you can get. So many people have told me, maybe I should let my personality just come out. And my cousin even just like, he literally picked up the phone, called me, and he's all like, dude, you gotta get on this whole thing. But I had this thing, and P Money knows, I had this thing in my head. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do my TikTok. I'm gonna get out of my shell, if you would, and do this and do that. But I just started 4 days ago. This is not a 4-day idea in my head. It was executed 4 days ago. You see what I mean? That's the difference. The execution came 4 days ago, not the idea. See, you have all these ideas, all these thoughts. I'm gonna get in shape. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna take that product. I'm gonna start that business. I'm gonna hustle on the side. I'm gonna start reading that book. You feel me? But you never do. The product is expensive this month, and it's probably going to be expensive the next month. Why would it not be expensive the next month? Think about that. If the product that you're supposed to buy is expensive this month, it's going to be expensive the next month too. If the opportunity, the business you want to start this month feels tough and rough and this month, and it's bad timing this month, well, guess what? And you know this is true. It's going to be bad timing next month too. I guarantee it. In fact, it's probably going to be bad timing for the rest of your life. Think about it. Let this hit you hard. Hard. If it's expensive this month, I'm willing to put the bet on the farm that it's going to be expensive the next month and the next month, and it was expensive last month, and it's going to be expensive in 6 months. Nothing's going to change. Nothing. In fact, it's going to get worse. Nothing's going to change. That business opportunity that you're thinking, oh my God, I gotta do something on the side. I gotta. But if I just had more time, if I just had a little bit more cash, right? Well, guess what? Did you wish for those same things like 3 months ago? If I just had more time, if I just had more time, or more cash. Yeah. And you're probably gonna wish for the same thing 3 months from now. Nothing's gonna change. Think about it. You don't have to admit to me or anything. It doesn't matter because we already know it's the truth. Don't play, listen, don't play games with yourself. Like, listen, I'm 49. Like, I tell this story all the time. I may have been born at 8:05 p.m. It just doesn't happen to be last night. Right? We know that already. Nothing's going to change in 2 months. I love people say when they say, oh, you know what, I just really bad timing right now. And you think it's going to get better next month? How? Really? Okay. Let me ask you this. Whatever age you are, it could be 18 or 81, whatever age you are, I want you to do an exercise with me, okay? Today you're telling me time is bad. Oh, the timing. Oh, I just wish I had more time. I just wish I was just less busy. I just wish I had less crap on my plate. Or I just wish I had more money. Like all the stuff that you say, whatever the heck you say, and I used to say, right? Whatever age you are, I want you to do an exercise with me. Whatever age you are, 18 or 81, doesn't matter. Go back to 0, like when you were born, and then start coming to where you are today, like whatever age you are. Like if you're let's say 81, you're gonna go 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and just come to 81. Boom. Okay, you're here now. Now think about all these years that you got to 81. Now think about all these years going back. Which one of these years going back got easier for you as time went on? As time went on, did you have less stuff on your plate? Or every year that you grew older, you had more stuff on your plate? Like if you're 81, for 81 years, you've had stuff added to your plate every single year. And then you keep telling yourself, oh, I'm gonna do this next month because it's just gonna get better. Really, because it hasn't for 81 years. So I'm not really sure why it would in a month. Think about it. All these years you've lived, all these years, has life gotten easier? Like 2 years ago, was it easier for you? 10 years ago, was it easier for you than it is today? 20 years ago, was it easier for you than it is today? Yeah. Did you have more? How many of you wish, oh, I wish I could go back? Like, you can't. Like, ding, 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 in case you don't know, like you can't go back. Right? So nothing's gonna change. Like I love these stuff that, oh, you know what, next month, 2 months, 6 months. It's like, okay, what's your plan? You got a game plan? No, I'm gonna do the exact same things. Okay, well, would love to see that change. Like seriously? Come on, people. If you're thirsty and hungry, you gotta make a decision. You can just sit there and stare at the bowl of rice and the bowl of water all day. You gotta take one of them. So don't give yourself all this stuff. Think about your life. How many years you've lived? Has it got easier? How many decisions have you made? How many times have you sat there and looked at the bowl of rice and the bowl of water and that just vanished, and now you're like, oh my God, I just wish I had those bowls again. It's just all those wishes that you want to go back. It's like, forget about what I can see in the future. Let me just stare in the past where I can't have them. It's like what the heck are you doing in there? It's like over here. How many times in your life have you sat there and said, you know what, this bowl of rice, this bowl of water, just really bad timing right now. I'm just gonna wait a couple more hours before I drink or eat. And then you'd pass out and die. And they take away the food and the water and you're like, oh man, I should have just had it. Yeah. So please, pretty please, with like a cherry on top, stop. Don't Do that to your, see, this is the stuff that you keep telling yourself. See, you put it out there in the universe constantly because you constantly practice this kind of verbiage all the time with everybody. You practice this literally all the time. Oh, to think, anybody you see, it's like you're getting an award or something. You got to nag about your life. Oh, you know, it's just really bad timing right now. Really? Because everybody else has got great timing. Like, seriously? It's funny to me. You know, it's funny to me, and it kind of should be funny to you. Should be. How's it gonna, like, seriously, think about it. When I am done with this life, you go back and you think about what I said. You're like, man, 3 years ago, it was much harder. So much easier right now. I have less on my plate. Really? Okay, then you're doing amazing. Then stop nagging. If that's really the case. That's not the case. You know what? Tomorrow you're gonna have more crap on your plate than today. It's just gonna happen. 6 months from today, you're gonna have even more crap on your plate. And you know that's true. I know you're doing this. It may get you, but you know what? I know you're doing this. It's like real talk. So stop that. Like, it's like like I said, I love these reasons. And some of you are gonna hate me for this, you know. Oh, you know what? It's just really bad timing right now. Okay. So, like, what do you say to that? Do you say, okay, do you want me to come back when you've won the lotto? Is that better for you? Okay. Or do you want me to come back when you, I don't know, became a movie star? What the hell do you want me to say to that? What the hell are you gonna do to change the crappy timing in your life? You're gonna sit there and stare at the bowl of water and rice and say, well, you know what, it's really crappy time right now, so I wish somebody just would come and feed it to me. It's not gonna happen, dude. Like, seriously. It's like, it's really bad timing right now. Okay, it was bad timing last month, 3 months ago, 3 years ago, 6 years ago, 10 years ago. Probably bad timing 6 months from today, 6 minutes from today, and 3 weeks from today. It's probably gonna be bad timing still. What are you gonna do to change that bad freaking timing? Aren't you sick and tired of that? For all these years? Aren't you sick and tired of you keep saying to people it's bad timing right now? Don't you think at one point you should stop saying that? So that you don't attract it? You keep saying it's bad timing right now. What do you think you're gonna get? Good timing? Seriously. Oh, it's really bad timing right now. I'm waiting for good timing to just knock on my door because I'm just complaining about the bad timing right now. Like, seriously, like, are you like 2? Like, how's that working out for you so far? Seriously. It's bad timing right now. How long has it been bad timing? 6 minutes or 60 years? Or 16 years or 26? Seriously. You keep complaining about bad timing, and then you're sitting there staring at the bowls of good timing to come and knock on your door and feed you. How's that possible? I tried that formula. Guess what? It didn't work. Maybe you haven't tried that formula. Try it. See if it works out for you. I love these reasons. It's like, you know, you guys, you know, I've talked about this in my lives before. I'm going to end with this. I don't want to get too heated. Sorry. I've been getting heated up over in these last, I've become more passionate about what I do. You know, you guys know that, Many of you know, if you're a vet to my lives, you know this. If you're new, then you're going to find out. But I don't get into that ping pong match of conversation between, trying to prove myself. You know what I mean? I just don't get there. Like I've talked about this. That's one ping pong match I don't get into. Like if somebody says, yeah, I just say, okay, I agree with them. What am I going to say, right? So when somebody says that, what do you want me to say? I say, okay. What would you say? If your kid came to you and said, I'm not a parent, but if you're a parent, if your kid came to you and said, you're like, you know what, it's time to go to college. You're like, well, you know what, Dad and Mom, it's really bad timing right now. You're like, what? What do you mean by bad timing right now? What would you tell your kid? I love how you would talk to your kid and you don't talk to yourself that way. It's like, seriously. If your kid came up to you and said, you know what, Mom, Dad, my life is just crap. Would you say, well, you know what, son, daughter, you should sit on the couch and just sing Kumbaya, O Lord, and then good times will come to you. You know, you don't need to work hard or study or bust your butt or get off your lazy ass and stop complaining and nagging. You wouldn't say that to your kid, right? That's not what you would give advice to. That's not what you would say, right? Then how in the world is it that you flip the switch on yourself? Like seriously, what kind of a parent is that? I'm gonna call you out. If you were my parent, see, that's the thing. I don't do what my parents say. I do what I see they do. You could be sitting there telling me all this stuff all day until you're black and blue. But the moment I see you not do that, do you think I'm going to follow those steps? You tell me, you know what, the moment you get in the car, you should put your seatbelt on. We get in the car and you're flying through everywhere without your seatbelt. Yeah. It's just like that. It's that simple. And you're telling me, you know what, you should listen to me because I know. Oh, really? Because you don't do it. How do you know and not do it? Great to give advice. Great to tell people you gotta make a decision. You gotta drink or eat. You're absolutely amazing at giving that advice. But oh boy, when it comes to you, right? Oh, well, no. It's different for me because it's just really, it really is bad timing, right? Because with you, it's different. It has to be. Come on, folks. Come on. Seriously. Either drink the water, eat the food, or if you pass out and they take the food, stop freaking nagging and complaining. Man up, woman up, and say, you know what? I didn't drink. I didn't eat. In time, they took it away. That's it. And if you're going to give advice, you better be freaking doing the same thing. Right? You don't want to just be like, how many people are going to pay attention to you for how long before they see, you know what, you're great at giving it, like you're a coach, right? I love these life coaches that pop up. I did a live on this a week ago. Life coaches, right? Oh, I'm a life coach. And their life sucks. It's like, who the hell would want to pay you to coach them to live like you? I'm done with this conversation. Team Money, I got something for you. I'm gonna show it to you. This thing is money in the bank. P Money, I'm gonna talk about P Money Steak. Dude, P Money started this whole thing Thursday steaks Thursday, and it just become a tradition. Like I think it's been 3.5 years or something. But man, last night he freaking, if you didn't see it on my story, go check it out. I posted it. I shared it. But this one was good. This was good. She looked good. That was just, it's probably one of the top I'd say top 3 of what I've seen. So shout out to P Money for that. T Money, I know you're hot and humid over there. Dude, I got this fan. This fan is the best in the world. Okay? Look at this thing. Okay? Now check this out. Are you ready for this? Because I want you to be ready for this. Watch this. Come on. Huh? Huh? It sits like literally you can sit it right beside you. It gets that long. And look, it's got different, where is it? Here it is. Boom. What? Different speeds. And are you serious right now? Are you ready? Wait, hold on. Look at that. Charges. It charges. And look at this thing. Boom, 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 boom. Take it with you. Enough said. Mic drop. I bought it from Amazon, $33. I shop around, folks. If you want the link, let me know. So yeah, I thought of you. This thing is so money, dude, because it gets really hot here too. I mean, obviously California, right? I mean, it's hot. I love the fact that I can put it on my desk. I can take it with me wherever I want. I go like on pat, like, dude. I mean, you know, not even my product, but it's awesome. Anyway, hopefully you guys got some love, some inspiration, some value from this live. I got a little heated again, but I hope you spoke to your heart. You know what I mean? If you haven't checked out my last reel, I'm telling you, I just got off the stage, did a little singing, did a little live for you guys. I got a couple people I gotta talk to after this. Gonna hit the gymnasium and call it the night tonight and do it all over again tomorrow. So drop your thoughts, your comments below. Let this feed grow. Give my boy P Money some love for his steaks. And T Money, praying for you, man. You know. So with that, until tomorrow, we do it all over again. Much love.